Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Shri Jain Sinha, Shri T.R. Balu, Shri Kalyan Banerjee, Shri Vinayak Raut, Shri Santosh Kumarji, Shri Bhatruhari Mehtab, Shri Sukhbir Singh Badal, Shri Raghuram Ramakrishna Raju, Kumar Danish Ali, Shri Sunil Tatkare, Shri Jagdampika Pal, Shri Pradyut Bordoloi, Shri Baidyanath Prasad Mahato, Srimati Aparajita Sarangi, Shri Tokihito Yeptomi, Shri Jugal Kishore, Shri Ramesh Viduri, Shri Harichandra Harish Duvedi, Shri Rang Appa Chandu Barne, Shri Raksha Nikhil Khadse, Shri Bhagwant Man, Shri Virendra Singh Ji, Shri Nama Nageshwar Rao, Shri Vinod Kumar Sonkar, Shri Ramchandra Paswan, Shri Ganesha Murthy, Shri Vasant Kumar, Shri S.R. Parthiban, Shri Dr. Kirit P. Solanki, Srimati Pratima Mandal, Shri Nand Kumar Singh Chauhan, Srimati Ranjan Bhatt, Shri Mitesh Ramesh Bhai Patel, Srimati Praneet Kaur, Shri Ajay Mishra Teni, Srimati Sunita Duggal, Shri A. Raja, Srimati Rekha Verma, Shri K. Subbarayan, Shri Sishir Adhikari, Shri Nalin Kumar Katil, Colonel Rajavardhan Rathod, Shri Anto Antony, Shri Margani Bharat, Shri P.P. Chaudhary, Srimati Supriya Sule, Shri K. Ram Mohan Naidu, Shri Kapil Moreshwar Patil, Shri Firoz Varun Gandhi, Shri Dileshwar Kamath, Shri B.B. Patil, Srimati Rama Devi, Shri Sudhakar Tukaram Shrangare, Shri Janardhan Singh Sigriwal, Dr. K. Jaikumar, Shri Shrikant Eknath Shinde, Shri Rajendra Ghavit, Shri Rajan Vichare, Shri Jnana Diravyam, sorry about that, Shri Bhagwant Kuba, Shri Girish Chandra, Shri Navas Kani, Shri Anubhav Mohanty, Shri Narayan Bhai Kachadia, Shri A.M. Arif, Shri Siddeshwar, Shri N.K. Premchandran, Shri Asaduddin Owaisi, Shri Tirat Singh Rawat, Shri Saptagiri Ulaka, Shri Thomas Tharikadan, Shri Aparupa Poddar, Shri Gajanan Kirtikar, Shri Sunil Kumar Pintu, Shri Asit Kumar Mal, Dr. Subhash Sarkar, Srimati Anupriya Patel, Srimati Rita Bahuguna Joshi, Shri M. Selvaraj, Shri Hanuman Beniwal, Shri Vijay Baghel, Shri Talari Rangaya, Shri Pankaj Chaudhary, Srimati Meenakshi Lekhi, Shri M. K. Raghavan, Srimati Sumalata Ambarish, Shri D. Ravi Kumar, Dr. Virendra Kumar, Shri Nihal Chand, Shri Pushpendra Singh Chandel, Shri Ajay Bhatt, Shri P. Ravindra Kumar, and Shri Ratan Singh Magan Singh Rathod, Shri Professor Saugata Roy, Srimati Loket Chatterjee, Shri Badruddin Ajmal, Ms. Agatha Sangma, Shri Pradeep Kumar, Shri Komati Reddy Venkat Reddy, Shri Sanjay Kumar Bhandi, Shri Godeti Madhavi, Shri Kagan Murmu, Shri Tiruma Valavan, Shri Ravi Kishan, Shri Pratap Simha, Srimati Sangeeta Azad, Shri Sangam Lal Gupta, Shri Tapir Gaon, Shri Om Prakash Bhopal Singh Rajay Nimbalkar, Shri Mukesh Rajput, Shri Dharmendra Kashyap, Shri Gaurav Gogoi, Shri Sushil Kumar Singh, Shri Ramcharan Bohra, Dr. Subhash Bhamre, Shri Prabhat Bhai Sababai Patel, Shri Ajay Tamta, Shri Raju Bista, and probably three more who have spoken this afternoon. And as of the last four of them who have spoken just now, and as of last night, there was a cumulative total of 15 hours and about 9 minutes spent on this. In addition to that, we'll add what has been spent here now. So I'm extremely grateful that the members volunteered to speak, came up with a lot of suggestions and questions, and really, it's inspirational that the budget has evinced so much of interest in this House. Sir Speaker, I just want to bring in certain factual picture of how this budget has been presented to this House. There was an interim budget which was presented in 2019-20 in the Parliament on 1st February 2019. And the connected appropriation bill, which is the vote on account, was all passed, and it was effective till 31st July 2019. As a result, this budget which is now being passed is essentially to keep the continuity post 31st July, to maintain the government and its expenditure, and also to provide for the fiscal year which is already commenced. So with the conference of the 17th Lok Sabha and the formation of a new government, the regular budget, as this is now called, the regular budget for 2019-2020 has been proposed to the Parliament in this session. The regular budget, as we call it, 2019-20, which includes the Finance Bill 2019, the demands for grants 2019-20, will cover the entire fiscal year 2019-20. I wish also to draw the attention of the honourable members through you, respected Speaker, sir, that this is the second budget. This is the second budget after the implementation of the Goods and Services Tax from 1st July 2017. For 2019-20, I would like to just draw your attention and elaborate on some of them. The entire detail, the financial data are all provided in the entire set of budget documents which was given to all members. With a continued emphasis on empowering states, the total resources transferred to the states, including the devolution of state share in taxes and the releases under centrally sponsored scheme in B 2019-20 is estimated to be 13,29,428 crores. I repeat that number, 13,29,428 crores. This entails an increase of, this is important, this entails an increase of 82,845 crores over the RE of 2018-2019 and 2,44,298 crores more than the actuals of 2017-18. So I would want to emphasize that 2 years after the GST implementation, when even as we present this budget, we are very clearly saying that under the central sponsored schemes, the amount which is being spread is far higher than what it was earlier. Then the budget 2019-20 reflects the government's commitment, and I'm happy to say that it reflects the commitments of this government to substantially boost investment in agriculture, substantially boost investment in social sector, particularly in education and in health, keeping the fiscal deficit at 3.3% of GDP as against the 3.4% which was envisaged in the interim budget. In the BE 2019-20, government is committed to continue the path of fiscal consolidation. Let me reassure this House that we are committed to continue the path of fiscal consolidation without compromising on the requirements of public expenditure placed by the various sectors. So there need not be any worries or anxiety that if we are really insisting on keeping the fiscal consolidation map, will the social sectors, will health, will education suffer? No, not at all. We are ensuring that they are taken care of, and this has been achieved through prudent rationalization of expenditure and mobilization of additional resource. In the budget estimates of 2019-20, those who are interested in the numbers, I would like to repeat here, the total expenditure is placed at 27,86,349 crores, showing an increase of 3,44,136 crores. The total expenditure of the government has increased by 3,44,136 crore over the BE of 2018-19, and an increase again of 3,29,114 crores over the RE 2018-19. So, with figures, I wish to say here. Not now.
माननीय वित्त मंत्री जी, आप उनको अलाउ मत कीजिए, आप बोलिए, आप कंटिन्यूस कीजिए, आप कंटिन्यूस कीजिए। हाँ जी, मैं आपको बाद में मौका दूंगा।
Sir, any concerns on the figures which have been released till now, figures which have been picked up from other sources like economic survey, which the chief economic advisor has brought out? I have a separate section to address during my speech today. So I hope that will address the concern. If I only can read your mind, member, I will.
माननीय सदस्य, प्लीज माननीय सदस्य।
Speaker sir, Professor Saugata Roy is very senior and has a lot of concern. Noticed my absence about not being in the House yesterday. And I shall respond to him and to the concerns that he's raised with just one comment to make. That data did not make a part of my speech, was something which I myself stood up to say as soon as I finished the budget speech, with your permission. And I wish Professor Saugata Roy heard me say that then, that it was part of the annexure to my speech and part of an entire budget document. If only Professor, respected Speaker, if only Professor and a senior member of this House heard me as much as he noticed that I was not in the House, heard me as much as I spoke that day and went into over the weekend into the budget document, he wouldn't have this question today. But never mind. So I continue with your permission. To speak about my reply to the members. So the budget estimate clearly, which I've read out now, shows increase in government's expenditure. And the total expenditure includes a provision of 12,02,404 crores under the various schemes. So the figures for expenditure, particularly on sectors which will be of keen interest for most of us, I have explained here. There is, of course, a lot of questions about tax receipts. I'll take 1 minute of your precious time, Speaker. The gross tax receipts, and this is not something which I'm saying today, they are all in the documents. The gross tax receipts are budgeted at 24,61,195 crores in the BE 2019-20, which marks an increase. Members, please note, tax receipts, I have mentioned what I've said in the BE 2019-20, and that marks an increase of 2,13,020 crores, 9.48% increase in tax receipts over 2018-19 BE RE. Centre's net tax revenue after transfer of state share and transfer to National Disaster Response Fund is estimated to be 16,49,582 crores, with an increase of 1,65,176 crores. Again, an increase of 11.13% over the RE of 2018-19. So nowhere, I reassure you, Speaker, sir, nowhere is a decline. Expenditure is improved and increased. Income receipts have also increased. So I like to assure this House that the figures which I'm reading now here are there for you to refer and, if necessary, come back to me on again. The non-tax revenue receipts are estimated at 3,13,179 crores in the BE of 2019-20, and the revenues expected from disinvestment, which will be of interest to many of our members. The revenues expected from disinvestment are budgeted at a realistic 1,05,000 crores in BE 2019-20. Now, let me assure you again, the projections made in the budget are realistic and adequately provide for items of expenditure such as defense expenditure, pensions and salaries, internal security, and other welfare programs and establishment expenditure of the government itself. So to fully finance these expenditure commitments, necessary resource mobilization from tax and non-tax sources have also been envisaged. So, as I said, members have taken a lot of interest. A lot of inputs have come from members who have raised various different questions too. But here I wish to aggregate the various comments made by different members. Some of them will relate to one or two members. Some of them will relate as my response. Some of them will relate to many members. So I've tried only to collate all of them by topic, and the response is more for each one of those honorable members who have raised the questions. So instead of going through response by each member, I'm going with a collective, collated version so that all of our times can be more optimally utilized. Speaker, sir, I recollect that when I was presenting the budget, I very clearly said that this budget certainly comes at a time when an interim budget had already been presented. I'm also conscious that this is the last year of the 14th Finance Commission, and this year, probably sometime in November, October, November, the new commission, the 15th Finance Commission's report will be received. It will be submitted to the Rashtrapati, and then, of course, the government will get to seeing it. And therefore, the budget which comes in February of 2020 will take on board the recommendations as it is then decided, as it would be then decided of the new Finance Commission. But then, this budget definitely, as I kept saying to some of my colleagues, has two bookends. One is the interim budget which was submitted in February before the elections, and the fact that there is a Finance Commission. And between the two bookends, we are making provisions, and therefore, this budget gives a big picture of this newly elected government which has a strong mandate from the people of India. And as a result, the big picture tells you what we want to do in the 10 years, which was broadly mentioned even during the interim budget. And even as it does roll out the 10-year vision, we've kept ourselves a mid-decadal target, which is the 5 trillion economy, $5 trillion US dollar economy target. And towards it, we spoke of effectively bringing a good cycle towards investment, towards generating more jobs, towards greater manufacturing within India and making India a manufacturing hub. And how would we do it?
आप सुन रहे थे वित्त मंत्री निर्मला सीतारमण को, जो कि साफ कर रही थी कि इस वक्त बजट में उन्होंने साफ किया कि सरकार ने इस बार अपने एक्सपेंडिचर को, यानी कि जितना व्यय करते हैं उसको बढ़ाया है, ये बजट दिखा रहा है। उन्होंने कहा कि फिस्कल तौर पर देखें, यानी कि कितना आय और व्यय का फर्क पड़ता है, उस मामले में सरकार बहुत कोताही बरत रही है और वो जवाब दे रही है उन सभी सांसदों के जो प्रश्न उठा चुके हैं बजट जो पेश हुआ था उस पर।